Hello everybody. Okay, now I will presentation about my proposal. Before I will start now, I will introduce myself. My name is Apliana Laka Yeru. Okay, I will start. My supervisor 1, Eltina Marom, SPD MPD, and supervisor 2, Itiar Mamarpang, SPD MPD. Title about my proposal: the implementation of curriculum 2019 in and online learning by the teacher at SMP Negeri 10 Kupang. Chapter 1, Introduction. Background. The 2019 curriculum is a curriculum that applies in Indonesian education system. The curriculum is a vice curriculum implemented by the government to replace curriculum 2006, or often referred to as the education unit level curriculum, which has been in force for approximately 6 years. The 2019 curriculum was included in the trial period included in 2019 of a separate school. From the title, I have two problems, research problem. Number one, how is the implementation of curriculum 2019 online by the teacher at SMP Negeri 10 Kupang? And number two, what are the inhibition factors in the implementation of curriculum 2019 online learning by the teacher at SMP Negeri 10 Kupang? From the research problem, I have two items of study. Number one, to describe the implementation of curriculum 2019 online by the teacher at SMP Negeri 10 Kupang. And number two, to analyze the inhibition factors in the implementation of curriculum 2019 online by the teacher at SMP Negeri 10 Kupang. Significance of study. Implication. This reservation to say about the implementation of curriculum, a process of putting the curriculum to work. And for individual instructor, there are the considerable number of available resources that can support the transition from the traditional format to online learning. Application study is expected as the one of the references to help another research that implementation to do a research about 2019 curriculum, as well as the writer hope a teachers give benefit for readers, especially for teachers at SMP Negeri 10 Kupang, in order to increase their knowledge about implementation of curriculum. Chapter 2, I have literature review, concept and theoretical framework. The theoretical review is the significant parts of our research and make a research be valid, so that in this chapter will concept I have as for the community curriculum serve as a way to provide assistance for the implementation of the educational process at school. In the opinion of Alexander is in this book, Principle of Secondary Education, there are two functions of curriculum named two function of implementation curriculum. I have two, the adjective or adaptive function and the integrating function. And the second, characteristic of implementation curriculum. I have three. First, 2019 curriculum use a scientific approach. And second, 2019 curriculum is competence and character-based curriculum. And the third class, many fields of study relates to the development of skill which are more appropriate to use the competency approach. And the important in the implementation of 2000 curriculums Sujana agrees that student activity is following teaching and learning process can be see in participate in carrying out the task learn it. um, the definition of curriculum, the function of curriculum, and uh, online learning. The last online learning in a study that comprised student uh, the student learning outcomes in a microeconomics course and theoretical framework. The definition of 2019 curriculum 2019 is competence and teacher-based curriculum. The character of 2019 curriculum and the excellences of 2019 curriculum. And the last, uh, the dimension of teaching learning process, dimension of learning evaluation, and online learning. One reason why there is so much discussion around online learning is that are many purpose benefit and use of online learning. The and inhibition factor online learning, I have two: the external context and external context. The external context, I have two: the phase of the family, the form aspects of school, aspect of the community, and the internal context. Learning can also be interpreted as a process characteristic by a change as a result of various forms such as changing its knowledge. I have to intelligence, attention, interest, and talent, then more motivation. So, chapter 3, research method. Research design based on the research problem. In this research, the writer used qualitative as a research method. According to Sugiono, what is meant by a research method is a research method which is basically a schizophrenic way to obtain data with specific purpose and use. Research locus is a data source interview with English teacher, teaching documents and natural teaching learning process, and learning evaluation are observed by the teacher. Besides the research also did the interview with the principal of SMP Negeri 10 Kupang and the vice principal of curriculum as a supporting data. Type and data research. The data of this research is being to captured by interview of teacher document. Interview is one technique that can be used to collect data research. On method and technique of data collection, I have to interview and documentation. The interview in order to the information they apply about the data. The research also takes an interview, and according to Esterberg, the 2002 interview is a meeting of two persons to exchange information and idea through question and responses, resulting in communication and joint construction of meaning about a particular topic. And documentation, one of the ways that determine the implementation of 2019 curriculum by the teacher is documentation. Documentation is one of qualitative data collection methods by viewing or analyzing documents created by the research of subject or by others of that subject. Research procedure, in obtaining the data, the writer used the steps. I have three steps as follows. Number one, the writer will interview the two teacher, and number two, the teacher will prepare the list of questions to interview the two teacher. And the last, the writer will analyze the data. And method and technique of data analysis. In this research, the process of analyzing the data begins when the researcher collects the data. Analysis of the data, when the data collection is done in a way to sort out which data is important or not. The measure of whether the data is important or not refers to the contribution in ensuring the result focus. Okay, thank you for your watching. See you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.